Hello, welcome to Business A-Level.
Hi girls.
Hi.
So, why did you choose Business A-Level?
I think that London is the center of global and European financial service, so studying business will open me the door for this success.
Oh, lovely. What type of topic areas do you cover for A-Level?
The topics that we cover are marketing, finance, operations, human relations, and expanding global businesses. Finance is really interesting, looking into a business's profits and how profitable they really are.
Okay. How do you find your A-Level business teachers?
They are very supportive. Every time I email them, they answer me very quickly.
They're very helpful, and the fact that we have a mix of online and in-class lessons really helps me.
What do you enjoy most about studying at Newvic?
I like the atmosphere. Everyone is very friendly, and we have a lot of facilities. The cafe, the LRC, and they gave us books, PC, laptops.
Great. What about other enrichment that you're involved in at Newvic?
I like the fact that Newvic has an outdoor gym for us to stay active, as well as an indoor gym. I'm very conscious of my well-being and health, so this is very helpful as it's easily accessible.
Okay. And what do you plan on studying after you finish your courses at Newvic?
I will do finance and accounting in Queen's Mary University. I would like to be an accountant in a very big and famous multinational. I really enjoy doing questions about profit and calculation. And I feel really confident about starting this course, and Newvic and the business course really prepare me to this.
I like to study in marketing and advertising, as I really enjoy learning about global brands, so I'd love to work with a global brand one day.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Oh, hello. We've got a replay on the video there. Just give me just one moment. Okay, we just need to come back out of that. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. Welcome, everybody. My name's Rodney Kane. I'm your host today. We've got some business teachers here with us. I've got a little bit of housekeeping to do first before we start, just to make sure that everyone's okay. We've currently got 24 participants. Can I just ask, please, for everyone, if possible at the moment, the chat feature's been disabled, but down at the bottom of your screen, for those people attending, there's a small hand. Can you just raise your hand if you can hear us? Okay, I'm not getting any response there at the moment, for some reason. Oh, hang on. Attendees, just let me see. Yep, all good. Okay, right. I'm going to lower those hands. Can I just ask, can you raise your hands if you can see us all okay? Brilliant. Okay, so we'll make a start. Just quickly before we go to the presentation, just saying hi to Stephen. Stephen, if you can just put your hand up.
Hi.
We've got Samir with us today. Hi, Samir.
Hi, everyone.
And we've got Kemi with us. Hi, Kemi. And we've got Francilia as well.
Hi.
And last of all, we've got Jazz. Hi, Jazz.
Hi, guys.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly swap to another screen, everybody, just so we can make a start on the presentation. Okay, hopefully everyone can see that. Jazz, can you see that okay?
Yep, I can see that.
Okay, right, so this is a presentation where the teachers are going to talk to you a little bit about studying business at Newvic. A-level business. Samir, I understand it's you that's going to talk about this.
Yeah, so I teach A-level business. So the example that we do is Edexcel. You have 3 exam papers at the end of A2. So they are an hour long each. Teaching is 4 hours and 20 minutes a week, which is 4 lessons a week. So at the moment, we're doing 2 lessons online and 2 lessons face-to-face. The entry requirements are a minimum of a 5.3 GCSE score, which is an English and maths grade 5, because there is some maths in A-level business. Key topics that we study are meeting customer needs, marketing mix and strategy, which is very interesting, managing people, motivation, recruitment, leadership, also very interesting with different case studies, entrepreneurs and leaders. So we'll be looking at people like Alan Sugar, finance, cash flow, break even. So that's where your GCSE maths comes in. Globalization. So we look at things like global markets, global industries, which is also very interesting. So the students thoroughly enjoy that.
Excellent. Well, we'll pop back in a little bit later, Samir, and hear a bit more about that.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I think I might have gone. Have I gone to slide 4 there? I've just jumped ahead. Just give me a moment. A-level business. Okay, careers and progression.
Right. Okay. So with A-level business studies, you can progress on to many different things. So you can obviously have a career in business. You can go into administration. You can go into teaching. There's lots of jobs within the civil service. You can go on to study law. We have students that go into accounting, finance. They go into a wide array of different subjects. So it's a very versatile subject. You can go into lots of different topic areas. Further studies, a degree in business or other related subjects at university. So
Brilliant. Okay, thank you, Samir. Okay, level 3 diploma in business. Is that Francilia?
Yeah, that's me. Yes, the level 3 diploma, that is what students generally know it has been the BTEC program, but that has changed this year from what it used to be. So now there are actually exams within that qualification. So in the first year, you do 2 exam units and 4 traditional assignment-based units. So most of those assignment-based units are very industry-based, because you have to learn to apply what you learn in a practical situation. And the general entry requirements for that, it's 5 GCSEs, grades 9 to 4, including English and maths at grade 4. It is important for the maths because one of the units that you have an exam in is going to be the finance unit, where you need lots of maths to be able to do lots of the financial calculations that we have to do. So it is very important that you try to achieve at least a grade 4 in maths if you are going to apply to do the level 3 business. And the key things we cover is business management generally, and as I mentioned, business finance. And marketing is one of the examinable units where you have to develop a marketing campaign, and that's actually done on the exam conditions.
Okay, thanks very much. I meant to say,
Stephen will tell us a bit more about the T levels.
Yeah, just before you do that, Stephen, I was just going to say to the people, the participants, if you've got any questions, please put them in the Q&A as we go along. When we get to that moment at the end, we'll go through that, and I'll be able to ask the panelists to respond to your questions. So, Stephen, did you want to go through something, T levels?
Yeah, sure. So recently, the government's released and started a new qualification called the T-level qualification, which is designed to enable students to gain more industry-specific knowledge and skills. So you would study the BTEC that Francilia has just described, but in addition to studying the BTEC, you would also have the opportunity to go on a placement, and you would pursue that for across 45 to 50 days of the academic year. So how that works is you would go on day release. So perhaps one day a week, you'd have the opportunity to go and work with an employer to gain valuable on-the-job experience. So we're building partnerships across industry. So we have employers in accounting, law, and in property and education. So you get the chance to specialize in an area that you're interested in. So for example, if you wanted to become an accountant or a solicitor, and you were interested in taking part in the New Vic Professionals program, then we would match you up with an employer in that area. And you'd have the chance to go and work with them across the first year of your program. And you'd also get a chance to have an hour a week of employability skills training, where we would support you with developing your interview technique, help you with presenting your CV, and just helping you search opportunities and developing your general employability skills.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Stephen.
Yep, you're welcome.
Let's do business. Kemi, is that
No,
you? Yeah?
no, I'm going to kick off, Rodney, with level 2
You're
business.
kicking off. Okay, Jez. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So the level 2 business is NCFE is the exam board. It's a 1-year qualification, 100% coursework. There are 6 units that you need to complete, and there are themes that within the units that are based on diversity, sustainability, and technology, and we use them for a lot of the activities, and especially the enterprise program, which Kemi is going to talk about later on. So the themes that go throughout your coursework will be things like practical activities, team working, working to deadlines, presenting information, and so a lot of it is project based. A lot of it would be things like role plays, presentations throughout, working in problem solving, and so it's a very hands-on course, and it's done very well. Recent years we've won lots of awards and recognition, and we've been recognized in the last Ofsted inspection for outstanding work. We've also received lots of awards from the Sixth Form Colleges Association. So it's it's something that we're very proud of. Okay, Rodney, next slide. Okay, so teamworking then. Teamworking, this shows us working with our partners, and we've got lots of external partners as well as internal partners within the college. So this shows us working with London Metropolitan University, where they come and do some ice-breaking activities. Then they launch the Big Idea Challenge, where students need to come up with an idea that's going to change the world. And we've done very well in the Big Idea Challenge by getting into the finals and actually winning. There were 2 ideas that particularly stick in my mind. Is one is the active energy clothing, where students produced outdoor clothing with integrated solar panels that would feed into a mini charger, and that was the judges were particularly impressed with that. And there's another one which is very good for safeguarding. It's a bracelet alert, where a mini attachment could be used to test whether a drink has been tampered or not. So these are some of the ideas that we encourage our students to come up with, and this is some of the initiatives that they would be able to take part in. And so this is a national award with all the other colleges. And Kemi is now going to talk to you about some of the trips and all the exciting things we do when it comes to making the products. And all the products are based on, as I said before, 3 themes: sustainability, technology, and diversity. Okay, Kemi?
Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. So yeah, the enterprise project, like Jazz said, is one of our most popular subject that we run on the level 2 program. It's very engaging for students because it's very much hands-on. It's a hands-on project which students enjoy. So as you can see, we have a group of students in the lab, in the science lab. So we work with other departments like the science team for students to develop their products. And what they're developing there is their products in terms of soaps and bath bombs. So we really get students to do things which are hands-on, and students enjoy doing that. And as a result, they produce very, very good quality work when it comes to the assignment. So the enterprise project is a combination of two of the 6 units that the students have to complete on the level 2 program. Once they do it over the year, so it runs from September right the way through until June. And the project, they have to develop, like I said, their own product. So they have to make their product from scratch. Okay. Next slide, please. As part of the project, they also have to go on trips, and the trip they're on at the as you can see is a research trip to market. So because what they do on the enterprise project is not just make the product, but they actually have to sell the project. Okay, sell the products. So they sell the products at markets popular markets within London. So Camden Market is one of the places we sell the products. But anyway, before they can sell the products, they have to understand how to set up their stalls, how to sell to real life customers. So we take them on trips, research trips for them to find out these sort of things. And after the trips, they are better prepared, okay, to be able to sort of run own market stall. So if we go on to the next slide, please, Rodney. So the next slide shows, this slide shows them in a real life market. So this is Camden Market, like I mentioned earlier. We've had students at other well-known markets across London. We've had them at run markets in Spitalfields and other places as well. But the Camden Market was a very, very interesting market for our students because they got to meet a variety of different types of people that they wouldn't normally come across on their day-to-day, on a day-to-day basis. So these are students selling their soaps that they've made, okay? And we also had students selling clocks. So we had a group of students who made their own clocks, and they also got to sell it at Camden Market. A lot of our students enjoy this aspect of the project because a lot of them are very new to sort of talking to people. So they develop communication skills as a result of this and become more confident, especially when they move on to the level 3 program. And we've got lots of positive feedback from students saying that they enjoy the enterprise project. And like Jazz says, we've won awards, national awards as well because of the enterprise project. So it's a very interesting and engaging project. We try and make it as interesting for the students as possible, and they do enjoy doing the project.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Yeah, it looks really exciting. I remember trying to buy some of the clocks, but I didn't have much luck because they were all sold. Yeah. Okay, right. We've got a bit of a chance now for some Q&A, but before we go to that, we have got some questions from the participants. I just wanted to ask a little bit about progression once sort of moving on from studying business at NUVIC. What sort of future careers and things can people move on to?
Okay, shall I come in there, Rodney?
Yeah, that'd be great, Stephen, yeah.
Okay, so many of our students progress onto university to study a range of programs, not just business related, but some of our students have gone on to study criminology, sociology, PGCEs in education, as well as accountancy and law, and of course business management. And then after that, they go on into a range of careers. For example, we've had students progress to careers working at KPMG, TfL, Network Rail, Newham Council, are just some of the employers that our students progress on to.
Okay, brilliant. What was I also going to ask you? Specifically about other skills that students are going to develop to sort of take them forward, more transferable skills. Can you talk a little bit about transferable skills that they'll be developing?
I'll take that on, Rodney.
Yeah, sure,
particularly for the level 2, there's lots of skills which employers look for that we develop, and especially because the students are setting up their own business, they're making their own product. And these the skills that the transferable skills would be things like working under pressure, working for making sure they complete deadlines, problem solving, working in teams, presentations and communication skills within the team. And so these are really transferable skills that employers really look at. And also when they do apply to university, they're able to put these skills down in the UCAS form. And also when they go on interviews, they can say that we actually took part in these projects and we developed these skills and we were able to build on these skills.
Okay, brilliant. We've got an interesting question from someone here who said that we've got what direct links do we have with businesses, local businesses that they can work with?
We've got really strong links with local businesses. I noticed a question there about real estate. So we've got partnerships with leading construction companies within the area, as well as local estate agencies across East London. And they offer the opportunity through the NUVIC professionals, some of the estate agents in particular, to conduct your work placement there. and they're offering up to 45 days of work experience within their businesses. So that's a fantastic opportunity to gain all kinds of skills and experience by working with a real business.
Yeah, okay. Great. I've just got something here. Someone has put an answer in here, but if I wanted to become an accountant in the future, what other subjects alongside business would you recommend?
Cecilia might be able to answer that one.
Can I take that one?
Yeah, sure, Francisco.
Because one of the things is if a student is doing A-level business, they can do basically any other subject, but I would say maybe a subject that develops your descriptive writing skills. So whether it be English language, English literature, because one of the things you're going to have to do as an accountant is write lots of reports as to what's happening with the business. So maybe that can accompany it. But generally, once you've done your A-level business and gone to university, a lot of the time you get exemptions for some of the professional bodies, and that can help you to become what some people would call a professional accountant by doing some of those exams.
And also in A-level business, you do develop your exam skills. So the exam questions do require you to be able to assess certain business concepts and talk about the validity of them and how useful they would be to a certain case study. And because of the nature of the exam, you'd develop your exam writing skills and your description skills through A-level business anyway. So that would be pretty useful as well. Also, I've seen a lot of students take on things like finance or economics or maths alongside business studies, generally to complement their A-level business course.
Okay, brilliant. I've got another one here, which is quite an interesting question, but what subjects are good for becoming a financial advisor?
Okay, I can take that one. We do offer a diploma in financial studies. So if somebody wants to study that along with business, if they're doing A-level business, they can do that alongside business studies. And that one gives you a very good introduction of the financial markets, the role of all the financial institutions, understanding financial products. So that would be a very good one to do alongside A-level business studies. What I want to just make sure to our listeners is this, that if you go on to do the BTEC program, you cannot do anything else alongside it because it is a course in itself. So therefore, it cannot be done with anything else. So if you want to do multiple subjects, you'd have to do A-level business studies, which allows you to do a range of subjects. Because the BTEC has a number of business units within it, there's no time to do anything else but to just study all the units, and that comes with the course.
And that's equivalent to 3 A-levels, the BTEC.
And yeah, it's equivalent to 3 A-levels.
Okay. And I've got thanks, Francesca. I've got a question here, which has been touched on already about work experience, but also a little bit of interest in degree apprenticeships. Can anyone talk a little bit about degree apprenticeships?
Stephen?
Yes, thanks. That's something that I'm exploring at the moment with my employability skills group. And we've been looking at degree apprenticeships in digital marketing and accounting. And we explore that through employability skills workshops. So I'm helping students find employers and universities, because to take part in the degree apprenticeship, you need an employer who is supportive and a university who is working in partnership with the employer. So that's something I'm exploring with my students in employability skills sessions at the moment.
Brilliant, thanks very much, Stephen. And another one here about can studying business help with real estate sales, becoming a real estate salesperson?
I would say so, yes, because you're learning about the financial side of business, you're learning about customer needs and customer markets, and you're learning about managing people. All of these are key areas for running a successful real estate business. And as I said, we've got partnerships with real estate organizations in the area.
And can I come in there for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so also for A-level business and for the RQF business, they tend to study quite a lot of economics, and that would particularly help learning about how real estate is affected by especially by external forces. So they'll understand how interest rates and exchange rates and inflation, all those impact upon on house sales and future house sales.
Okay.
I was just going to ask Rodney, add as well, because at level 2, you develop you develop things like communication skills, which is so important in real estate, team working skills. So there's a lot of skills our enterprise project helps our students develop, the skills that will enable them to do things like that, to communicate when they, selling a house and so on and so forth. Negotiation skills as well when it comes to products that they need to buy and so on and so forth. So we do help students develop these generic skills that can help them, in the workplace, whichever job they want, they go on to do,
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Camille. Much appreciate that. Okay, everybody. I can't see anyone. Maybe there is one more question just popped through. No, I think we've got all of them so far. Yeah. Okay, for those people at home, if there's anything that you've actually missed, this video will be uploaded to the college website, so you'll be able to listen to it again or refer your friends to it. Just to let you know that applications for the college are open now, and you can go to our college website, newvic.ac.uk, apply. And you can get the information that you need there. So is there any last tips that anybody wants to share before we say goodbye to everyone? Why study at NUVIC? Why should they come to NUVIC?
I can do that one. Yes.
Okay.
The key thing for me, having been a teacher at NUVIC for all these years, it's the level of support that we give our students. At NUVIC, the teachers at NUVIC are very good at, first of all, recognizing the level that students are at and able to work with them to help them to develop from wherever they start. And which is why the good thing about, say, even though you come on a level 2 course, we help you to develop the skills so that you can move on to the level 3. So we very much are always helping students to navigate progression at NUVIC, but even navigate progression within themselves to help them to grow. So teachers are very supportive. I think that's one of the key things we have at NUVIC. It's very, very supportive students who care about the progress of our learners.
And it's a very positive learning environment. Everyone's very supportive of each other, but it's positive, it's fun. It's a nice environment to be in. You don't mind coming in every day, working there and being there.
I would just add about tutorial and enrichment as well. There's amazing enrichment opportunities and you get really supportive tutorial support as well. So for example, your tutor will help you do your UCAS application and give you great support there in regards to that. So there's outstanding tutorial support as well.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. On that note, I'm just going to stop sharing the screen now. And I'm just going to say to everyone who joined us this afternoon, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the session and that you found out some really useful tips from everybody. And thanks to Jazz and to Francilia and Kemi and Samir and Stephen for joining us today. And we wish you all the best and we look forward to welcoming you to NUVIC very soon. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.